what do you sort of make of what happened there in the Big Ten tournament?
Well, we've moved on. Obviously, if I had the answer, I was I was beyond disappointed because we had practiced well.
Right.
And I've done this for 32 years, and usually when a team practices well, they play well. So I was really thrown off with what happened. So, but with that said, our guys, it's a new season. We've bounced back. We've had tremendous energy, which I think is important. We've had positive attitudes. We're really proud of what we've accomplished. We're disappointed the way we played the last game. A little bit embarrassed by it, to be quite honest with you, because we never really could get it going in a 40-minute game. So,
right.
With that said, hopefully it's going to help us, this weekend.
Yeah, but like you said, you forget about it and you move on. Exactly.
Yeah, we moved on.
That's the great thing about sports. You just tee it up again the next day and you go for it.
And here's we were talking about this earlier. So you're going to play the winner of the Belmont Temple game, which is tonight.
Yep.
I'm not sure where you guys are yet. I don't know if you're traveling today or tomorrow, but are you going to watch that game as a team or just as a coaching staff? How do you guys do that?
Well, what we'll do is we're traveling today. We leave around 2 o'clock out of Baltimore, and we'll get down there, check into our hotel, take the guys out for a nice dinner. They've earned it. We'll go back to the hotel, stretch, meet a little bit, and then we'll probably separate. Guys will hang out in rooms together. They might hang out in one room and watch it. We got a really close-knit team. And then as a coaching staff, we'll watch it. Especially, I have one guy scouting Temple, one guy scouting Belmont. They've been watching film since Sunday night. So they're further along than I am on it. I'll watch a little bit on the plane today on both teams, watched a little bit yesterday, and then we won't give a scouting report till tomorrow morning. And then we practice tomorrow morning, and then we have all the media obligations. So it'll move quickly. Mm-hmm. But either one, we actually started working on them a little bit yesterday because they both run old school passing game a little bit. So part of our shell defensive drill, we were able to guard both teams a little bit and help start getting us ready for Thursday's game.
Coach, we were kind of debating this amongst ourselves the last couple of days. Do you have a preference in what kind of style of team you'd like to play? I mean, you want one, where it's going to be a higher scoring game, lower scoring game. What suits your style best?
Well, it depends. I think we match up better against bigger teams because we're big. Mm-hmm. So maybe that would favor towards Temple a little bit, but Belmont plays pretty big too. They got a couple big centers. They got a four-man that's pretty big, a backup four that's pretty big. So, I think we match up well with both teams. My biggest concern, guys, as you know, is us playing the way we're capable of playing. So let's think about this. I know people are a little bit down right now, and they shouldn't be, but they are. Because we're not, we lose the mid, and then maybe the tournament's a little bit. We lose that game, we lose Nebraska, but we were top 25 most of the year. We're a good basketball team. We've been a good basketball team most of the year. We've overcome a lot this season. We're chomping at the bit. I really expect us to play well Thursday. Whether we win or not, we'll see, but I really expect us to play well and represent Maryland the right way on Thursday afternoon.
I like the confidence. I like the bravado from Coach Turgeon.
Yeah, there you go, Turge. But you know what? And you're young. It's a great experience for the young kids, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, and that was the most disappointing thing about the Big Ten tournament. I wanted our guys to play multiple games in that tournament because it's like the NCAA tournament. I want them to get that experience. But, the blue carpet comes out this week, and guys will get excited. We've been a lot of motivational speeches this week, and sometimes when you got a young team, they don't know any better. 7 of our top 8 guys will be their first NCAA tournament. They're 5 freshmen, 2 sophomores. Hopefully that rookie mentality going in, they just let it all hang out and play well.
I would expect a lot of fans to travel down to Florida. You expect that?
I hope so. It's why I came to Maryland. We got a passionate fan base, and they love basketball. And I know we have a lot of alumni down there. That'll help. But, yeah, I'd like to think that people are excited, one, to be in the NCAA tournament and be in a warm area down in Florida and have a chance to see their Terps play. So, yeah, I imagine we'll have a good crowd.
What have you learned? You've been in the NCAA tournament a lot with a bunch of different teams. You've been to the Sweet 16 with Maryland. You took Wichita State, I believe, right, to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
What have you found like a common theme for teams that have been able to kind of latch onto something this time of year?
Yeah, I think it really comes down to guys buying into having fun and how you're playing at the time.
Right.
All my teams that were playing well advanced. My teams that, and don't think that we're limping in because we're not. I know it looks that way, but this team's not. And we had really good practice last week, which will carry over to this week. We've had good practice this week. Our mind is fresh. Go. Big Ten wore us down. We had 8 out of 11 on the road. We had more road games than home games. We played the second toughest schedule in the Big Ten. You know, you can only eat runny eggs so many times in a row on the road. You tell the guys that they're lucky to be eating his eggs, you know. And so we're fresh, and I really feel good about our mindset going into this tournament. We know we're going to play a really good team in the first round, and we're going to have to play well. But if my team is having fun and they care about each other enough and they feel good about themselves, they usually advance in this tournament.
Talking to Coach Mark Turgeon at the University of Maryland, finished the year 22-10, 13-7 in the Big Ten, and of course make the NCAA tournament 4th time in the last 5 years. How have you seen teams defend Bruno Fernando differently this season, if at all? And just seems like he's just commanding so much attention.
Yeah, he got a lot thrown at him in the last game, and we didn't react very well to it. He didn't react very well to it. We worked on it a lot this week. We plan on him getting double teamed again on Thursday, no matter who we play. We just didn't react to it very well. Guys didn't get to the right spots. Bruno didn't handle it very well. We didn't make him pay. Give Nebraska credit. They gave Ethan Happ a lot of trouble. He had 6 turnovers the next day against Nebraska. Bruno only had 3. It is what it is, but you got to learn from it, and you got to get better. So they'll double off a big guy. They'll double off Darryl. We're prepared for either one. Bruno's just got to handle it the right way, and then we got to make teams. It's really been our best offense, to be honest with you. When teams double Bruno, we usually feel like as a coaching staff and a team that we got that team. Now we're going to win the game because we can space them out. We play 3-on-2 on the backside, and we usually beat those teams. So hopefully when it comes on Thursday, we handle it the right way, and it'll, help lead us to a victory.
So, I don't know if Belmont's going to beat Temple. I mean, I have no idea. It's kind of a coin flip to me. But if they do win, Belmont's one of the teams that people are talking about because they got the at-large from a smaller conference. And maybe deservedly so. But the way they play, we just talked about it. They like to jack up the threes. They're second in the country in scoring. They're averaging 88 a game. Was there a team that you played that has a similar style this year? I mean, would you be used to that?
That's a great question. I'd have to think about it. I'm trying really hard to concentrate on us and I don't want to waste a lot of time on Belmont until I know it's them. I'll watch them on the film today.
All right.
I don't think we've played anybody like them. They do play fast. I've known Rick forever. I was at Jacksonville State. He was at Belmont, and he was just getting his program started, and I was trying to get Jacksonville State going. It was our first year in Division I, and so I've known him forever. A terrific coach. They create some matchup problems, but we create some at the other end. I do think we guard the 3 pretty well. I think it's something that if you look at the stats, you look at us defensively, we've gotten better in transition defense. So I'm not as worried about that game as I would have been 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
We're more prepared for it. But, on game day, we got to play well.